Alright, what's going on YouTube? Excellence here, bring you guys in a video back up here onto the channel. I remember kind of getting a late start here on the update. I know you guys have probably seen like a ton of videos from other creators on the update, all the new guns and stuff like that. I have very much mixed opinions on, I think, this update. If you guys don't know, they nerfed the agency silencer for like the Cold War guns, and I don't really understand where that's coming from. They kind of buffed it when the guns first got integrated to be like matching the monolithic suppressor, but it seems like they've kind of reverted that. I don't know if that's like a bug or if that is not meant to happen, but it kind of throws like all the primary guns out of the window for the Cold War guns. At least Modern Warfare guns just like outshine them all now by a lot. But we're taking a look at the FARA, the FARA 83 today. I don't really know what to call it. I think this is like the Galil type version of this gun in Cold War, but we're going to be trying it out in Warzone here today. I'm going to be giving you guys a no recoil class setup for it, and then I'm going to be showing off like the weapon inspect because I got diamond camo and all that stuff on it, showing you guys all the bullet velocities, the drops, and all that stuff on it. A little bit of a different style of video here today. I'm not going to have too much gameplay, but I will have a gameplay with this one up later on in the week. I just need to get some more play time with it, learn how this gun really excels at those longer ranges. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on so you guys don't miss any future uploads. Try to hit like 50 likes within the first 24 hours of this video being up. We're also really close to 18,000 subscribers, and if you guys could subscribe to help me get to that goal of 20,000, it would be absolutely fantastic, man. But without further ado, we're gonna hop right into Loadout, and yeah, let's get right to it. Right, man, starting it off here, our first attachment gonna be the SOCOM Eliminator. I know a lot of my other videos have used the agency silencer, but as you guys can see now, the cons and the pros on the screen here, they're not as what they were with the previous update. I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not really sure if that was like intentional or not, but we're just going to be kind of focusing on the vertical recoil control here and the aiming stability here with the SOCOM Eliminator. You're not going to be hitting off the mini-map, and honestly, if you guys want to use a suppressor, the default suppressor might be the way to go now. If it does get changed back, I would go with the agency over the SOCOM Eliminator, but for this instance, I'm using this one to help with my vertical recoil control. All right, man, coming on to the barrels here, I'm using the 13.7-inch takedown barrel. I haven't really unlocked the task force barrel yet. I'm literally one level away. As you can see, they've updated a lot of the barrels. It doesn't tell you, gives you extra damage anymore. It just extends the damage range, bullet velocity, and stuff like that. So they went through with all the attachments and kind of updated them to let them know like they're actually doing a specific thing now rather than just copying it over directly from Cold War. I'm glad they did that, so you can kind of trust the game now. Before, it made absolutely no sense, but now it's a little bit more accurate, so that's definitely a positive out of this update, at least. I mean, I'm using the 3x scope on there just as my personal preference, my favorite scope for a lot of these assault rifles, especially like the DMR and the AUG and stuff like that. I haven't taken a look at those guns after the nerf that the suppressor just got, so I'm hoping they're not too killed, but again, they probably are. I got the field agent grip on there, and I think they updated this also, but it's still giving you your horizontal and your vertical recoil control. Definitely the best attachment to use for your underbarrel. I know that before the update, the bruiser grip was giving you a little bit more recoil control, but in this situation, man, we're going to go with the field agent grip after they changed all that stuff with the bruiser grip and all that stuff. The field agent grip, definitely the way to go. Throw that one on there. All right, man, we also got the 60 round mag on there. Again, I'm not sure if these fast mags are actually working after this update. I haven't tested it yet, and I haven't seen any videos with people time testing it with the reload quickness or not. So if this video is kind of outdated, I will update the class setup after I get a little bit more play time and kind of do a little bit more research on it. But for now, man, we're rocking the 60 round mag just because I want to have the maximum ammo capacity in my magazine if I have to take out one or more enemies in a certain situation, especially playing squads and stuff like that. All right, man, here is the class setup on screen here, so you guys can screenshot this, do whatever you got to do to get this into your phones. I'm going to hop into a plunder match right now, show you guys the bullet velocity with this and the weapon inspect. Just get right to it. All right, man, we're here into a plunder game. We're just in the pre-game lobby here. I'm just going to show off the weapon inspect really quick. Looks pretty nice in my opinion. This is with the diamond camo on there specifically. We'll just quickly take a look at the reload animation on here. Pretty fast reload on there, not too bad at all. We're gonna go into the thing now and test the bullet velocity and the overall recoil on this weapon. Remember, we're in here. I'm gonna test the bullet velocity really quick just by shooting at this thing. As you can see, the bullets like hit pretty much instantly, so they don't have a lot of drop off, especially at this range. I mean, this is kind of like a longer range kind of like line of sight that I'm viewing right now. It's not super far away. I don't think you'd ever get into a gunfight like this, right? But there is a lot of recoil to this weapon, but it is pretty manageable. Once you kind of learn how to control the recoil, this gun is pretty decent. I wouldn't be using this at like a super far distance at those longer ranges to where you would use like the DMR pre-patch or the AMAX nowadays. You're going to be wanting to pair this with like a Kar 98 for sniper support. That's where I think this gun can really excel, similar to like the FFAR. Like I said, the recoil is definitely manageable. I know I get a ton of questions, how do I control my recoil so well nowadays? It's just really not that difficult. You just have to get some playtime with the guns and learn how to control the recoil pattern itself. Really not too difficult. Like I said, I'm able to control it pretty well here, keeping my shots on target. I know I'm not really up against a wall or anything, showing it off really well, but I am able to control the recoil relatively well. Like I said, pair this thing with the Kar 98K or the sniper of choice, whether that be an HDR and SPR. I just prefer to pair it with the Kar 98K. That's just my personal preference, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this video today. A little bit of a different video here. I will have a gameplay with this weapon up once I get a little bit more time. I need to actually get a gameplay with it first. There's just a lot of sweaty people on the game right now, and I need to get a little bit more playtime with a specific weapon to kind of get a good enough gameplay to upload onto the channel, man. But that's been excellent. I'll catch you in the next video, man. Peace out.